welcome back to the channel. I'm Miss Magic, and today we are going to be starting Remothered, Tormented Fathers. So if you haven't heard of this game before, it's apparently a very realistic, pure horror. So it's got some psychological elements to it. I have played a little bit. It's an action survival horror type of game that I suck at. So I'm going to be trying to do this again, hopefully with more patience, because I just sucked in the first 15 minutes of the game last time and I kept dying. So yeah, let's dive right in. These are the controls. It's WASD, run, crouch, flashlight, dodge. So yeah, I really like the looks of this game. It has very high reviews on Steam. Oh,
is it all true?
It's starting.
What have you heard already?
That illness. It thickened the bones. It accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then?
Where do you want me to start?
From the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny.
It looks like
my
Maggie
memory
Smith.
is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business
So
card.
cryptic.
Our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
Probably not.
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us.
The graphics for this are beautiful too, by the way.
That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years has definitely inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy.
What does Svenska mean?
Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
The Svensk, I don't know. I don't know. Woo! I hope this isn't copyrighted. That would really suck. So yeah, that's our character, I believe, later on in the future after she's aged. And this is our character that we are going to be playing with now. I am trying to remember her name, but for I can't remember. Can I zoom in? Oh, and we walk really slow. We have stamina, but we run out of it really quickly. Yeah. But yeah, this game is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. And I'm super excited to play it. I just really hope that, I don't know, I'm a lot better at it this time than I was the last time, because I did really suck at it. Oh, what's in the newspaper? No? Okay. Trying to remember how you interact with things again. There we are. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1971. Last seen 4 p.m. at the recreation ground in something, something, something. Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. Female, white, 13 years old, light blonde hair, blue eyes, and at last wearing a white dress with bows, white shoes, and tressed hair. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, so lots of lore to read in this game too, I think. So our objective is to go see Dr. Felton. We're going to run there and I'm going to show you how quickly we run out of stamina and what it does to us. Or no, apparently not. What's that? I always feel anxious when looking at some icons, and mirrors. Uh-huh. Oh, there we are. Cutscene. It's a beautiful house. It has horrible things hidden inside it.
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Hung up on. She doesn't want us here. Alright, so... Oh, it's open. Ooh. You already know it's a bad sign when you can open gates like that. Okay, so we were supposed to go inside and reach Mr. Felton. Yeah, she runs terribly. I don't know why we wore these shoes. It was a terrible choice. Come on. There we go. And then... yeah, and then she breathes really heavily when she's out of stamina. And that makes it harder to, like, hide from people. But you'll see what I mean later on in the game. I've just got such the creeps right now. I should go grab a blanket. Okay, you can calm down now. Was this the way we were supposed to go in? I think so. They really like to garden here. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Oh gosh, yeah. I'm gonna break in. And she smokes. Awful habit, lady. Awful habit. Gonna age you 20 years.
Yes?
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom.
Miss
and as
Reed,
I already
Dr.
told
Reed.
you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Santa Margarita Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's pathology.
Oh, no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Yes, definitely. Let us in.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Same.
Sorry.
I like how there's an ashtray there, though. Huh. Alright, so that's Gloria, his nurse, and we're going to go see Dr. Felton, who was previously a patient at the Institute. I don't think we can grab anything just yet. And I can't run. I have to walk this slow the entire time. It is awful.
Habit.
Smoking?
Yeah.
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You
Agreed.
have no idea how bad glad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Yep.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
Oh, I'm
I
gonna need
met her
to.
just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked.
Sorry, I just have to move myself over here. There we go. That way I'm not blocking
when I'm here.
the subtitles.
Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Creepy. That's never good. Oh my gosh. This is so painfully slow. Come on. Not even regular people walk this slow. Mr. Felton?
This way, please.
Hello?
And Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Of course. Thank you, Gloria.
Okay.
Very old-fashioned office with a new chair. I don't think that chair lines up with the time period, but whatever. Just my opinion. Okay. So now we snoop around. Apparently we're supposed to look at this. The coronation of a virgin. The young girl gazes into the sky above with stunned eyes, and a light hits her. But something is out of place. From the dark sky that threatens storm are descending the hideous hands of stranger creatures. This picture makes me feel uncomfortable. Understandable. Oop, we're gonna snoop a little bit. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm. Rosso Gallo. Closes. Danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicted for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971, the Rosso Gallo farm, pride of the Gallos, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis? Parasitosis. That sounds like it's parasitic. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right, her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right, and company's partner, Albert Elias Wyman, large picture, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. Sorry, lots of big words. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and, in some cases, keratosis photosensitivity. I think that's where your eyes are sensitive to the light, hence Dr. Felton's condition. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of the Physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger to his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me. It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the phenoxyl project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957. But that was retired from the market a few years later due to disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as the location for product distribution, the activity ceases. As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damage they suffered. because even their children have been infected and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination has developed from the groundwater, not only used for the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source of the Ashmans and the 12 Sisters of the nearby monastery. Cool. And the other side. Oop. You damn son of a bitch. See what they write about me on the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Whoa. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls? You never got balls. Wow. Damn, dude. Oh. There's something painted behind it, too. Yeah, it definitely looks like something's painted behind it, like with the swirls at the background.
Do you believe in God, miss?
No.
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When
Okay.
you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures?
Who
An
knows?
arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those
Oh,
ants
I
eating
could
each
no,
other.
no, don't touch.
But pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please sit down.
She's such an asshole.
Dr. Reed, I suppose.
I'm talking about
Sorry,
my
Mr.
cat.
Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Doctor.
Ew, please don't hit on
I'm
me.
flattered, Mr. Felton.
Don't do
I
that.
arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary
I've
treatment
got-
within the structure.
That's right. And in
Oh
a
my
few
gosh.
In a
words,
few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
but it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee?
Coffee, please.
Espresso?
No.
Espresso.
As you wish.
Please.
How about you, Mr. Felton?
No,
Coffee.
thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
Thanks, Gloria. You're so helpful.
You're diagnosed. 1958.
Yes, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency, overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, phenoxyl. Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
It looks like he
so.
winked there.
According
Ugh.
to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
Weeman, I'm saying it
Flash in
wrong.
the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. This is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter.
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate. I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending tone?
Apparently.
So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Gloria,
Miss
lady.
If that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property.
Ooh.
Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter.
Good evening.
Follow me.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Mr. Felton.
Did he kill his daughter? Maybe. I suspect he did.
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause.
What?
The Feltons have been through a lot.
Doesn't hurt to ask questions.
And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case,
People don't leave for
there
no
was a
reason.
motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Yep. Okay, so guess what we're gonna do now? Sneak right back in. 'Cause that's what good people do. They get kicked out of Manors, and then they sneak back in, regardless of whether their life might be in danger of doing so. Oh, Gloria's going home. I don't know why I didn't just hide out in the garden in there, because that would have been very easy to do. Like, it's a large house. I could have hid out in like a pot, in like a plantain pot. But oh well, that's fine. Da, 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 the magical key. That'll get us inside and probably killed. Ugh. The creeps about this game. The absolute creeps. So yeah, I think with Dr. Reed, or supposed Dr. Reed, I think she's investigating what happened to their daughter. And she seems, like, evidence seems to point towards, yeah, of course I'd like to save my game. Evidence seems to point towards, look for the mirrors with the metronome. From now on, you can save your game only by using those. Oh, okay. So yeah, evidence seems to point towards him being the one who did something to his daughter. And also, like, people don't really leave places unless there's, like, a good reason to do so. So clearly there was some sort of abuse or whatever. That's my theory of it going on with Celeste or Jennifer or whatever her name is. Okay, flashlight. There's our flashlight. Flashlight off. Our objective is to investigate on the disappearance of Celeste. However, I think that's going to be it for this episode. The introduction of Remothered, our Tormented Fathers. I don't know, it's just Tormented Fathers. It's not our Tormented Fathers. Anyways, so let me know what you guys think. How are you enjoying this so far? Are you excited to kind of see what's going to happen? And what are your theories? I'd like to hear them. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!